Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo, and welcome back to some more Arma 3 Epoch. We're on a brand new server. I had a lot of server recommendations, which was awesome. Like, thank you guys, everyone who recommended a server. I appreciate it, even if I didn't end up joining it or checking it out, but I did check out most of them. At the end of the day, I kind of went with one of the more popular PvP servers. As much as PvE kind of sounds appealing, I actually really enjoy the PvP aspect of Epoch. It may make recording these videos a little bit more difficult and a little bit more challenging, but I'm more than ready to take on that challenge. And hopefully be able to make some pretty cool videos with some really intense moments due to the PvP and kind of utilize that, so we'll see how that all pans out. So we're kind of on a fresh spawn here. And one of the biggest reasons, too, that I went with one of these, like, you know, more popular servers, I think the server's like rank 55, is because their performance is so much better than some of these lower servers, you know, ones that are being ran sort of privately. You know, they don't really have the same sort of power as some of these crazy server rigs that these people are running do. And you start to get really bad performance hits, which meant like sub 30 FPS gameplay, which is no good. I don't think I'm gonna get 60 out of Arma, not with my setup, as powerful as my CPU is. You really need a pretty high-end GPU to be able to run, you know, to run this game at like 60 in a multiplayer scenario. Single player is a completely different setting, of course, but once you start talking about mods and all the additional elements that aren't optimized, it's kind of a different story. So that's really why I wanted to go with this. So at least we're gonna get 30 FPS out of this, but there's actually kind of a mission point up ahead. See that marker right there? This is like a known hotspot, especially right out of the safe zone, so good chance we'll kind of just get wrecked going up here, but we're gonna try and kind of see what's going on here. I've noticed in my time on the server kind of just, yep, there we go, starting to understand everything. We get people like this. Fresh spawn, decided he was going to try and take me on with a pistol. Definitely not the best idea in his part. We're going to go ahead and steal a Zuber. I just, you know, I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be engaging targets right out of the spawn with a pistol. But hey, if that's what you want to do and you want to completely miss and then let me shoot you in the face, that's cool too. I definitely want to stay along the coast here while we make our push up. And it kind of had my heart racing. Arma always manages to do that in a PvP setting, so totally worth it, even if we die like moments later. Just gotta calm the nerves. Calm the nerves. I'm feeling all FPS Doug here. My hands are shaking. My hands are shaking. But I'm still getting headshots. And I'm still getting kills. God, I love that guy. Alright, I heard gunshots not too far, right to the right side of us here. Not sure what direction that is, but we're gonna try and make it way quickly inside here. Close the door. And let's quickly loot this area. I mean, this is like guerrilla warfare tactics. It helps if I actually search these things. This is really what we're gonna want to employ. Get in and out, quick, fast, grab the loot, and keep awareness like to a maximum. Definitely take some meatballs. I'm kind of grabbing ammunition because I can sell it, which is important, making money, of course. There's high chance, too, that that fresh spawn is pretty much going to come over here and, like, chase me down again, so probably try and kill me again. I'm trying to loot, but stay away from the windows at the same time here. Binoculars, yes. I see them, but I cannot loot them. This is no good. Lots of action going on out there. Ah, damn it. This is gonna be one of those moments, I know it. Okay, there we go. Quick, quick, quick. Like, binoculars are so useful in this game. Pretty much in any setting, single player or multiplayer, so really want to get my hands on those. Even if it was gonna get me killed. Alright, let's kinda... There's definitely some rifle... That's some rifle combat going on out that way. Damn chickens. Alright, we're making a run. We're gonna try and get to the second floor of this torn down building here. Use it to kind of assess the situation a little bit more. I want to take my time. I'm definitely not ready to bank an assault on this little building here. This sort of little industrial building. Because there's always people lingering around. And if we can catch some people off guard, maybe some geared guys looking to kill some fresh spawns. Then maybe we can get ourselves some quick gear. Even with a pistol, man, you know, I mean, it's like headshots, especially, even if they're wearing armor, you know, you can definitely drop some dudes pretty quick. Chickens sound like turkeys, man. Careful where we leave ourselves exposed here. I mean, that's the thing I love about, like, PvP elements, like, you know, Epoch and Wasteland at times. Especially when you're in, like, a close quarters tense situation, is every decision you make, you know, affects your outcome, your chance of survival. Like, if I pull up a Nox right now, and I start scanning the area, I'm weapon down, you know? I'm not ready. Okay, we got a target out that way. I think I just saw somebody moving. You know, I'm weapons down. I gotta transition back to my weapon, which in Arma is no easy task. This isn't, you know, like a double tap Y Call of Duty experience. It's like a 4-minute operation, sadly. Our dude isn't exactly, tactical. He can't quick draw. Takes him 20 minutes to drop his binoculars and pull out a pistol in a life or death situation. Something I've always wanted to see implemented into games, I don't really care about missions failing, is a system based, like, you know, where your character kind of performs, look at this guy, perform based on situational awareness, you know? Like, okay, this is like life or death, enemy in the vicinity, I'm gonna swap real quick. That guy's two guys, we got two guys moving out of the safe zone. It's actually really fun to sit outside of safe zones like this. Not to kill people, you could be a dick and just snipe people if you had a rifle. That's really lame, actually. But what is fun is just kind of seeing people leaving safe zones in groups and kind of just being a little bit of voyeurism, you know? Like, what's going on? Where are they going? What are they up to? You know, what's their next journey? I'd love to team up with some people on here. You know, even if it was a random group of guys, if they were trustworthy, maybe that'd be, I mean, that'd be really fun. We'd have to get close enough to communicate with them. We're gonna do one more scan of the area. I'm gonna bum rush this building. Alright, and then we're gonna actually get out of here. I'm actually considering heading back to the safe zone if we can make it back in one piece. Selling off some of the product that we have. This place looks like it's just been absolutely raided and nothing. Because, like, stuff like these scopes, these grenades, these are gonna sell for a decent bit of cash. Oh, what's this guy got? Come here. Oh, there's a freaking, come on. Come on, man, we've got like an SMG on the ground here, don't give me this BS. Okay, there we go. It's a PDW, he's got a balaclava. Assault pack, not better than what I have. Alright, let's go. That's enough for me. There's just too high risk here. I really don't want to die. It's too soon to die. I'm too young. They say only the good die young, though. Let's just double check this. A rebreather, really? That's a really random element. Okay, first aid kit. Oh, crap. That's nearby. Let's quickly check this PDW. I don't know if it... Oh, it does have it has rounds. Okay, cool. I think somebody's engaging this guy from, like, our position. I'd rather just let him go about his business. I don't know, maybe that was him shooting with the pistol. Let's just scare him off. Okay, I think I killed him. I'm pretty sure that was him and trying to like engage us with the Zubir again. I don't know how he keeps getting that as his spawn weapon, but I think it's random. I kind of feel bad and I kind of don't. Kind of goes both ways here. Let's just say we keep pushing across the map. I'd rather just clear out of the safe zone. It's honestly probably more risky to go back to that safe zone. There's more safe zones on the map, so... This is gonna be like the longest, slowest push of any game ever in history. Alright, let's close that door. Let's search. Like, I don't think I could give up, you know, like, the benefit, what we're getting out of this, you know? Playing with PvP, I mean, it just increases everything so much. I love it. I dig it. We need to get some fresh threads, though. House to house, man. That's how we're doing it. Okay, definitely got targets back that way. I don't know if we're being engaged or if somebody's engaging someone else. It's kind of the hardest part of Epoch, right? You know, it's like this initial push. Once you kind of get out into the open areas a little bit more, separate yourselves from some of the other players in the server, which right now the server is a 55 player server. There's about 17 people on it right now, so that's cool. It's not like super high pop right now. Definitely a good time to start. And I think you have to, you know, some people might call that cheating, like you're trying to pay attention to what time there's more people on the server, but to me it's kind of like, it's research. Like, you know, when are things most active, you know? I just feel like I hear somebody. That's a big open space. Quick map check. We're moving up on the airfield, actually, which is not really a good place to be. Safe zones are kind of far and few, actually. I didn't realize just how far and few they were. Alright, let's just get on the move. I really don't want to stay stationary. If anybody is coming out of the spawn, they're just catching up with us. Possibly that guy that we've killed twice now. Thinking he's the same guy. He's probably not happy. What do we got here? Rope, a field pack, 2-stroke oil. It's definitely things worth grabbing. It's a small backpack. I think the field backpack holds more. It's just, it's a nightmare, like transferring all this stuff, you know? Oops. Things seem quiet, at least. I'm like really zoning in right now, listening for footprints and things like that. Okay, it's swapping my inventory when I click it like that. It's not what I want to do. There we go. Alright, cool. Good swap, good swap. I forgot we had the EOTech even. That's actually nice to have on this rather than those irons. I think that's the boundary for the airfield out that way. We're starting to see where that fence is. Or that could be a custom location. So our player base is allowed in this game. Let's just set a map marker, kind of see. Okay, so the airfield is kind of up and over in that vicinity. I definitely want to avoid that. I feel like that's going to be like high, you know, high influx. Laka is kind of the next town, but we're kind of, I don't know, let's see. I don't know if that's like the best way to push at this point. We do have a lot of ground cover, there's a lot of trees and stuff going through there. But Laka is probably going to be decently populated. That's pretty close to the spawn, so... I'm having mental flashbacks to when I killed that fresh spawn for the second time. I really do feel bad if he was the same guy, because I know how immensely frustrating it can be, like, when you come out of a spawn like that. But at the same time, it's like, alright man, this is kind of survival of the fittest, you know, you've tried to kill me once. If you would have, like, let me go and just said forget about it, I would have been like, whatever, you know? But I've already had 3 previous occasions where I was trying to be a fresh spawn myself when I was getting ready to record this. Definitely close. He's engaging somebody. There's no idea we're here. I hate that they switched up the key bindings for this. For the system, man. I used to use my toggle with my mouse, it was sick. He's moving like an AI. Shit. Definitely was just spotted. Alright, let's bounce. This bright yellow stupid jumpsuit I'm wearing here isn't helping me much. It was really weird. I don't know if it's just because the way the server is kind of like communicating with players, but he looked like an AI the way he rotated. It was super awkward. But he's wearing like a wetsuit. I don't think that's an AI. He did look like he had a PDW of sorts, some sort of an SMG, so he's, it looks like he's got minimal range as well, just like me. Oh, crap. That was close. Another target. It looks like he's engaging that guy. Does not see us. I'm thinking we flank this guy. He's gonna be so focused on this guy back that way. Oh crap, no, he saw me. Let's get to brush, get to the brush. I don't think that was the same guy. I think we got 2 guys kind of in a close quarters chase there. We are caught in the middle of something bad. Something no bueno. I'd really like to just try and get out of it, to be honest. Way too many targets out here at this point. I mean, was it possibly 3 in total that we've seen now? I'm not really in a good place to evacuate this area, though. This is a main road. A lot of openness here. I mean, we're moving into the airfield of all places. If we can make it to these houses. Okay, wait, we got a piece of cover up ahead. Oh, it's another big... I kind of just want to bounce quickly from there to one of these smaller houses. Let's just check our 6 real quick. Any targets on the horizon? Alright, we're going. absolutely nothing in here. That's alright. Okay, cool. So much for going out the man door. For some reason I thought that would work with no issue in Arma. Not sure where my brain was at. When has Arma ever let me down when it comes to opening doors? Okay. This is gonna be a big leapfrog here. I really wish I was wearing my Trek Air right now. I am, but it's not activated because I forgot to run the program before I started playing and didn't realize until it was too late. God, I love Trek Air. It's like losing your thumb when you realize you don't have it turned on. It's like I could free look, I have that keybind, but screw that. Trek Air all the way. Trek Air or nothing. They should totally change their slogan to that, like, you know, rip off the Nerf, like, slogan. It's track IR or nothing, and they could have some really corny video of these dudes playing this game that doesn't make any sense with this controller that looks like it was cobbled together from, like, leftover pieces of the last generation. Like, dogfighting in some terribly horrid polygon rendered dogfight in helicopters. And one guy's got track IR and the other guy doesn't, and the other guy just gets wrecked. And then he just looks at the guy and, like, his head pops out of the screen. It's track IR or nothing, dude. Bro. Oh, it's a good thing I'm not a marketing specialist. Okay. So, situations here, I mean, there's a lot of ways we can kind of handle everything. Let's eat some food. And drink some drink. Some burst Coke. Sounds yummy. Kind of just looking to see if anybody's fallen back behind us and sort of started to follow us, but it doesn't look like that. Looks like they were all kind of caught up in that thicket. That was a fun moment, because there's a lot of fresh spawns there. Everybody seemed kind of like halfway equipped, like myself. I'm cool with that. And it would have been really tempting to push in and try and like eliminate a bunch of those guys, because they put themselves in some bad position. When one guy, like, understand they don't know the situation, but I did. And I was the one guy who essentially saw all of them from a side vantage point and was like, you know, if I had the proper equipment, you know, engagement would have been mine. I would have taken them out, no problem. Damn it, can't I just have a shiny rifle in there? Those cases remind me of the case from the first Division trailer we saw. Like, I just want to open it up and have a shiny ACR in there. Alas, no ACR for thy. This is a crappy loot spot, too. There's something there. Okay. Arma making silly noises everywhere, getting me all creeped out. I love how, like, the shack out back has more equipment than the building next door. What's that? Oh, flashlight. Cool. I'll take that. And a vehicle repair parts. Hey, if I can carry it, it's coming with me. I can always drop it later. Just trying to stay, you know, one step ahead of everybody at this point. Like, move quickly, efficiently, kind of stop just for a little bit, and then keep moving, because there's a lot of guys lingering around back there. I don't know if I want to, like, stop here for now, or if we want to try and make our way to the airfield first. I don't see sufficient cover between here and there is my main concern, but at least I think we'll leapfrog to this next building at least. Just push her away from that cluster. The nice thing about this terrain right here, moving up to the airfield, is like so much of this is low elevation going down to the sea here, that we have all that high elevation kind of just, you know, it's like a natural barrier between anybody that would be out that way. I think Altus to me has always been a really well designed map for its scale. I think that designing something that large had to be really difficult, and, you know, to sort of replicate a lot of natural terrain and to make sure that there are these natural barriers to prevent somebody from, I don't know, you know, just from odd engagements happening. It's nice to know that there are very few areas of the map where you have that possibility of like that ridiculous long-range sniper taking you out. And the cool thing is, you look at the map, you know, you can turn on elevation, so you can look at that and you can use that to kind of plan your route. You can say, okay, let's see, you know, look at the elevation here. You know, this is kind of going to keep us on a low bend. We might have somebody on the top, but at least, you know, if there is someone in that ridge, it's kind of within a very close range. I mean, that's like 500 meters. You're going to see a sniper sitting right on that ridge, you know, as long as you're careful. And I think that that's a deeper element to think about when you play Epoch that makes Arma's open world combat very special. I think when a lot of people, you know, when I have that discussion even about snipers and I say, you know, a lot of games don't give you ways to counteract that, Arma does give you some tools in Epoch and in Wasteland to sort of counteract those dastardly snipers. And a lot of it has to do with just looking at elevation and kind of just, you know, building a hypothesis as to where someone in that position might sit on the map. Okay, that's a long trek. This is going to require some serious planning. So I think we're going to hang it up there for now, log out. We got some decent gear, made out of the safe zone. This is really going to be like, you know, an inch-by-inch adventure in Epoch if we want to try and stay alive. And hopefully, I can team up with some randoms on the map. You know, when you find the right group of people, you can have some good times. I always like teaming up with randoms on the map. I think there's a lot of fun to that. Hopefully they don't backstab and betray me. It's not like I have anything. But at the same time, that random guy who came out of the spawn with his zoo beer didn't realize that I didn't have anything, or he realized and he decided that he just wanted to kill me anyways. And then I killed him twice, and I still kind of feel bad about it. If he somehow happens to watch this video, I deeply apologize. My name is Tony Mo. If you see my character at any point in a safe zone, say hey, and we'll head out on an adventure together, and we'll make up for it. And if you feel like backstabbing me, you have every right to do so. But we're gonna go hang it up there, guys. If you're interested to see what server I am playing on, I'm not going to quite reveal that yet. I kind of want to, you know, make sure it's a server that I'm going to be happy staying on for a little bit, you know, double check the performance with a larger amount of players. Everything seems good so far, but if for some reason something happens and I end up switching, I don't want it to be like I just gave you guys the server. There we go. So maybe 3 or 4 episodes in, I'll reveal what server I'm on, and then you guys can come and hunt for me or something cool like that. I just want to get my bearings on this server a little bit first. And if you have any more questions for me or any suggestions regarding what I should do inside of Epoch Pro, this is the variant of Epoch that we are playing, so it's kind of like pure Epoch, no mods or any of that smorgasbord, which I'm personally a fan of. Just give me Epoch the way the devs made it, and I am good to go. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't seen the first episode, I will have an annotation. Go ahead and click it. Check out the first one. Yeah, and it was just kind of me getting ready, so nothing really special, but that's going to do it. If you have anything for me, leave it down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.